What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. And today I'm bringing you a quick update on the reptile room / animal den. So I went ahead and did some rearranging in here, just a few changes, and deciding to get rid of this 30-gallon breeder tank I have, and I'm getting rid of this 65-gallon monster tank I have here. My boas were downgraded to a bin, so it's not that much of a difference. It's about a foot difference in length, and the height difference, of course, but depth, it's a little bit deeper, and the height doesn't really make a huge difference for them. They still have their tree branch in there, which surprisingly fit, and so they still have climbing abilities, they still have all that. So these things are up for sale. I rigged this little cage up, but I wasn't happy with the results, so this thing is going out too. And just so you guys can see real quick, this is the boa bin, and Medusa is right there. Looks like she's out getting some water, and Monster's in there. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, he's going inside the hide. So since I've been doing whole room heating in here, let's check out the temperature. It's 85 degrees right now, and this is close to the door. So as you guys saw in my other update, I put up these blankets, and they've been doing incredibly well at insulating this place with only this heat lamp. At nighttime I have the 75, the nighttime Zilla bulb. I prefer these dark bulbs, the purple light or the black light, I guess. It's not true black light, but it's supposed to stimulate the reptiles a little more by imitating moonlight or something. But it's really awesome. This thing can keep this room 24/7, anywhere between 82 to 85 degrees. If I put 100 water in there during the day, we get probably about 90 to 92 degree temperatures in here. But I don't really like to put it that high because I just don't like to stress out the rodents over there. So that was the boa bin anyways. And here we have our rose hair tarantula. This is Loth. So you guys can see she's right there. She's a very docile female. She's never tried to strike me. She's never been aggressive, but she's really awesome. Weird thing is, she hasn't eaten since January still. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but she's still not losing any weight and still completely active. So I'm not too worried about her. I'm sure she'll start to eat when she's ready. And there's our female emperor scorpion, just as crabby as ever. You definitely don't want to try to pick this girl up. She will be more than happy to sting you. And here we've got Shrek, our female Tremper albino het for supergiant male, and he's right in there. So yeah, that's my boy. And then this was cool because this little shelf here gives just enough space, and these bins fit perfectly, so don't have to worry about anybody getting out of their lids. In here we have our Pac-Man frog, and I was referring to it as he in the beginning, then a she. Now I really don't know what it is, so we gotta wait till it matures a little more, and then I can go ahead and see what this turns out to be, because it did croak at me the other day, and if I'm not mistaken, females don't make any noise. So that was odd. And then, anyways, we'll bring you an update on that. In here we got Colibri, our African house snake, and this is a male. He's actually finished up digesting a meal he had about a week ago. It was a little baby hamster. Had him nice and fat for the better part of the week. And I think he pooped somewhere behind his dish. So yeah, that's him. And definitely going to be getting him a female at the expo this weekend. And this is our female, Fiona. My Blizzard female Maleficent is no longer with us. She passed away. So that really sucks. But, you know, things happen. So I'm hoping to get another high-end female at the NARBC in Anaheim. It's going to be awesome. So I'll bring you guys an update about that. And I'll be adding her in here with Fiona. And then we have Maleficent's holdback. This is Shrek's son. His name is Rex. So he's actually getting really big. I'm hoping that he becomes at least giant or super giant. He is a little over 3 months, like a few days past 3 months. And he's actually packed on about 35 grams, going on 40. So he's getting pretty big. And I'm hoping that just continues forward. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And let me see, over here in the rodent corner, just did a few changes, so made sure everybody's happy. So really quick, this bin here, this is going to be used as my male grow out bin. So basically I'll house any of the males that I'm just going to grow out for food or a larger meal in this bin. And of course I'm going to expand it later. And then this bin will be for females, but right now I don't have any for grow out purposes. So in this bin, I took Mr. Biggs out, and I went ahead and started this little colony. So my two female holdbacks that I'm keeping, those little brown girls right there, they are gonna stay in here with that male. And since they're not related, because Bambi came in pregnant from a different hamster, so Mr. Biggs is not this little guy's father, which means they are not related, and that is just perfect. So those two sisters will stay with him, and hopefully what I'm hoping will happen is that I can keep them all together and I won't have to separate them once they give birth. I'll just take out the babies as soon as they're weaned and have a really good functioning little colony. So I'll keep you guys updated on that one. And then over here we have Bambi. So this little chick actually got out like 2 days ago, and it's cool though. She was actually running around in here. It was really funny when I found her, but yeah, she was out for a good better part of the morning, which is fine because these guys get free time in this place, so it's not a big deal. Safe to say that won't happen again. And then we have Luna right up here. So Bambi's been weaned from her pups for about a week and a half, and Luna's been without babies for about 2 weeks, but both of them should already be bred by now. They both had a few days with Mr. Biggs, and I did notice that they were making a connection, so I'm hoping that both of them are going to be popping out some babies in a few weeks. And then that's Mr. Biggs. He went ahead and took over the top bin here. I got rid of that other crazy female. She was a good dinner for Monster, so that's that. Now Mr. Biggs is up here, which is actually much better. So we got that colony there, and then over here we have our new hairless rats. They're not that new. I don't believe I've updated you guys with these ones yet, but These guys, I got them like the day after I made the video with the update of the furry rats that I had, the regular rats I guess. The next day I went back to the pet shop owner and she traded me, I gave her back those two towards the purchase of these two. So I just paid the difference and I got me two hairless. So it was actually really cool because there was that one female, which is right there, she's getting out of the wheel. She is the little gray one there. She's actually in the back of the wheel right here. You can see her looking this way. So that is my female, that's Griselda. And the male is still Pablo. And he is I guess they're both fancy hairless rats. She's kind of like a gray-blue color. And he is I believe a fancy hooded hairless rat. So they're still very young. That's why they still have a lot of fuzz on them, but it's falling off as they get bigger. And I'm hoping we get some pretty awesome babies out of these two. The reason why it was an awesome buy and I couldn't resist is because they both come from two separate litters. So their parents raise the babies together and no issues between mom and dad. They have like a tri-level little rat palace or whatever. So it was really cool that my local breeder, she has two colonies going, and I got the benefit because there was that final female left, and so I got her, and then I went to the other colony and I got the best looking male. So it's just pretty cool because I've never really seen these guys in person. Little fancy hairless, I guess. All I've ever seen anywhere is those pink ones with the red eyes, so I guess the basic hairless. So I can't wait to see what we get out of them. And these guys have this big huge bin here, so I'm hoping that this is gonna be good. It's actually got the same amount of floor space as one of those large cement mixing tubs, but it's about 2.5 times, maybe 3 the height. So they have a lot more space to stretch out. They can maybe hop around a little, play more. As you can see them starting to wrestle already. And yeah, they just have the ability to stretch out. And it's only the two, so I don't need that much right now. Of course, as things start to grow, I am going to be converting to a rack. A nice large rat rack system, so I'll probably start with a few more pairs, get production going there, but what I'm really going to do is start mass production of my hamsters, so gotta get a rack for them. I'm going to actually probably have 2 racks, or a very large rack for these guys. Of course, much smaller tubs than for the rats, so we'll have some colonies going, and hoping to output several hundred, maybe up to 1,000, and provide that locally around here, since we really don't have any local reptile specialty anything anymore in this area. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do to help. And with that, guys, that is the update, nighttime update here in the reptile den. And I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. Stay tuned. Just a little shy of a week left for NARBC Anaheim, so I'm really psyched about that, guys. Definitely going to be going to make some pickups, and like I said, we will be having a new arrival female leopard gecko, hopefully, and a female for colibri, and hopefully another breeding pair of snakes. Not sure what I'm gonna choose yet, but we'll see. I've been thinking maybe about some Florida Kings or some Mexican Black Kings, or I've actually maybe thought about sand boas, doing some Kenyans again. I've been seeing the really cool mutations and stuff people have been doing with them, and since boas are my favorite types of snakes, I figured maybe some Kenyans or some rosy boas. So if you guys have any ideas or maybe any suggestions of what I should start producing next, just to start building on it, it's going to be a slow process, but we'll get back up there. In the meantime, feel free to leave a comment and let me know any suggestions you might have. I was also thinking about hog noses. Those guys are so freaking awesome. So I'm not sure, but if you guys can, feel free to drop a line. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say laters and just wait in anticipation for the convention. Alright guys, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Good night.